Okay, we are going for an adventure this time on the east side of Michigan, and this is our bed for the night. We have all of our stuff packed in the front and sleeping on an air mattress in the back. And we're at Campers Cove in what town are we in, Dorothy?
Alpena, Michigan.
Alpena, Michigan. So we are ready to go find some fossils tomorrow. Have a good night. Woke up to 37 degrees this morning. But a beautiful campsite. But the early bird gets the fossils, right? We are here at the quarry, if you can see way back there. And just waiting for our guide to get here. But they are busy crushing and everybody's ready.
Skip this coffee break and it's that good.
And our guide is here, yay.
Operation is there are big screws in the bottom that basically would auger it out and then it would go on the train.
Alright, so this is our collecting area where they've set us up. And I'll see if I can get a good picture of this. This is trilobites. And so that's what we are hunting today in the fossil world. So some cool stuff already. We just started about 5-10 minutes. I got a few of them in my bucket. So I got everybody just chipping away at the rocks, and looks like everybody is having a good time. Everybody's bringing Peter Wiemersma all their finds to identify him. He's from GBSU professor there. And then for the Indian Mounds Rock Club, Joan is an amazing help for information because she teaches all the kids. So she's helping with all the information too. It's nice to have professionals around when you're finding a bunch of stuff.
Yep, and there, this is an old cell because it has a capacity that we're allowed to reach in an elevation. Yeah, but it's just it hasn't reached the capacity. We've been able to sell. Silica, those for our silica amounts in our cement, we can say down here and do what you want to do because it's yeah, that's a so where they bought the putting in is roughly 20 to 25 tons. Gravel work here is pushing back 6 tons. That's where most of that's kind of where we do fossil stuff. That's where we go up until out to the
They have lots of sinkholes. And in Florida they have lots of sinkholes because, you know, caverns get eroded within the limestone, underneath the limestone. And then once there's too much eroded where the overlying rock can't be supported, then you get a collapse in a sinkhole. It happens a lot in Florida, pretty spectacular. Here, like these sinkholes here, are a little different in that underneath hundreds of feet of limestone, we have layers of gypsum. And gypsum is a evaporite mineral that is pretty easy to dissolve, much easier to dissolve than limestone. Gypsum has a hardness of 2. It almost dissolves almost as easily as halite does. We know halite, salt crystals
Salt,
dissolve
yeah.
pretty easily. And so what's really, my understanding of what's controlling these sinkholes is that we have areas where gypsum, hundreds of feet down, get eroded out. And if that gypsum hundreds of feet down gets eroded out enough, you can collapse your limestone. But that's a really deep down sort of a collapse. So it must be a really huge cavern to cause
Oh wow.
hundreds of feet of limestone to kind of collapse into that, what must be, 100-foot kind of cavern.
And we are walking in between the two sinkholes now. This is called the ridge. Wow, that goes down there. You'd need to repel to get down there.
So, big flats there, big flats here. And possibly cooler area because you have this hole and you have kind of this moist microclimate. You can already see that and imagine there might be some more vegetation, like more ferns that need more moisture that kind of like this habitat. You're kind of out of the wind in the sinkhole.
Wonder how long it would take for the snow to melt.
Probably snow probably lasts a lot longer because out of the direct lay. I didn't think about that.
Yep.
But yeah, you can see just that would be perfect to see acid mine drainage. So what age are these rocks that we've been looking at? Devonian. So how old are these creatures that we're getting fossils of if they're Devonian?
400 plus million.
350 million years old. That's one thing that I think makes finding fossils even cooler to know how old they are.
Yeah.
So what kind of environment do those fossils exist in?
Saltwater.
What?
Saltwater.
Salt water,
Shallow marine.
shallow sea. If we wanted to find live corals today, what kind of places could we go to?
The Keys.
The Keys,
Shallow tropical.
shallow tropical.
Rockport,
So we do not have corals living in Michigan today, yet we had corals living in Michigan 350 million years ago. So what does that tell us about what life in Michigan was like 350 million years ago?
Warmer. Saltwater.
It was warmer, salt water. We had to have an ocean, right? So corals only live in salt water, they only live in oceans. So we had an ocean in Michigan 350 million years ago. So how do you get an ocean in Michigan 350 million years ago? There's not an ocean here now. So what are your two choices to have an ocean? What kind of factors?
Plate tectonics, is that where you?
Yeah, we're easing into the PT word. I haven't said the PT word yet. The PT word is crucial to understanding how Michigan had coral 350 million years ago. But yeah, so we're on how far above sea level are we now? You guys know just about?
600 and something? Yeah.
Yeah, 650 feet. So right now we're 650 feet above sea level. So how did we get this place flooded 350 million years ago? What are our two options?
Lower land or higher sea.
Right, 350 million years ago it was below sea level. So it could be below sea level because maybe the land surface was a lot lower, or what else? Or that there was maybe this was at a lower elevation, then got kind of heated